Hello everyone, I'm Pat Simon from Mitsubishi Laser. Today coming to you live from Laser Precision in Libertyville, Illinois. So let's take a step inside and check out this wonderful 60,000 square foot facility.
Laser Precision was founded in 1994 as a dedicated laser processing job shop. The company began with one laser in a 4,000 square foot facility and 3 employees. It has evolved into a fully capable metal fabrication company with 55 employees, 4 fully automated Mitsubishi Lasers, and a full complement of machining, forming, and welding equipment operating in a 60,000 square foot facility here in Libertyville, Illinois. Laser Precision's goal is on-time delivery at the lowest possible cost while maintaining a very high degree of part accuracy, while producing an average of 3,500 different line items per month. On-time delivery is an amazing 98.3% with only 177 part per million scrap rate. Being a full-service job shop, Laser Precision goes through anywhere from 800,000 to 1.1 million pounds of material per month. The 4 fully automated Mitsubishi Lasers consistently put out 88,000 pounds of material on the floor over a weekend of unattended operation. Let's go inside and meet the people who make it happen.
Hi, I'm Jeff Adams, President of Laser Precision, Libertyville, Illinois, and this is my Mitsubishi experience. Well, our decision really to go to automation really was prompted by offshore sourcing. Realistically, it became difficult as time went on for us to be able to compete effectively with the low labor cost countries. Consequently, we decided that the only way that we were going to be able to effectively compete was to try and take some of the labor cost out of our product. And that's what really began us down the road towards automation. Since we found a significant amount of additional benefits that have come about because of the automation, not only the stability of processing or the stability of throughput in the facility itself, but greater accuracies, the ability to get much better yields on our materials due to integrated nesting that we do. So we found a lot of corollary benefits to the automation that we really didn't expect fully when we first got into the technology. Well, currently, surprisingly, we now ship parts to India, we ship parts to China, we ship parts to Mexico. We've found that we've become very, very cost competitive, really on a global scale, because of the inclusion of the automation, the reduction in the total marginal labor cost that's involved in our product. At the same time, we've been able to significantly increase our sales. For example, our revenues, our total revenues are up 300%, and our direct labor cost has only risen about 30% in the same time period. One of the things that we really have found with the automation is that we have the ability to run the machines 24/7, 365 days a year, and really have very few concerns or worries about whether or not the equipment is going to be able to run in a stable fashion. Previous to this, every time we would try and run the machine, we needed to have an operator present in front of the machine. Now we run 3 shifts, as I mentioned, 24 hours a day, and we have one operator who works 1 shift to operate all 4 machines. So we've seen a tremendous cost reduction in our total labor cost for the laser operation. So one of the important factors that we've had in our success, as we've moved toward the automation, has been the reliability of the machine. It's really critical to us. When we place jobs on the machine, generally we have a very short time period that we're able to get those jobs off the machine and onto the next process to be able to meet some of the aggressive dates that we see coming in from our customers. So it's very important to us that these machines run and run consistently. One of the things that we found with the Mitsubishi technology is that it's stable, it runs well, it requires very little maintenance, and we have not really had any significant service concerns on the machine since we bought it back in 2004. I think similarly, the cost of ownership has really benefited us greatly. There's virtually no laser gas cost. Again, we're talking pennies for laser gas cost. When you take a look at the resonator itself, the resonator really is built to run for years and years. I'm not aware of any required rebuilds on that particular resonator. So the reliability, dependability, the cost of ownership have all been really favorable to when we take a look at the technology, and we found that those have really helped to contribute to our success in utilizing the Mitsubishi.